Once again, we have come across another target on this channel. This specific target is, where are we? Spring Hill, Florida. We're not going inside of the target though. Or, well, we did, but I didn't take y'all with me. Trust me, it wasn't that interesting. But we are on our way to see my parents yet again. Tampa J is shotgunning some
Starbucks coffee, which we purchased inside the Target.
Inside of this very Target. Yep.
Also, we had to use the potty.
We did have to use the potty, yes, as you so eloquently said in your video, in your intro, hey, yes.
We're just honest.
Yeah, we're honest. We're always honest here on the channel. Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. That's right, we are here in Spring Hill, Florida at a Target, but that's not the topic of today's video. In case you didn't know, it is January. It is January here, and it is probably January wherever you are watching this video right now. And this time of the year, specifically here in the beautiful state of Florida, is when the manatees like to come on in.
Keep warm.
And stay warm inside of our nice various waters here in Florida. So, last year, around, I think, May or June or whenever that was, we went to Homosassa Springs.
Yes.
Which was a lot of fun. Check out those videos if you haven't already. That place is known for their manatees, and but we didn't see them at that time because it was too late in the year. And the whole reason I'm even telling this story is because we told ourselves, okay, next year, at January, at the time when they're here, we're going to go see the darn manatees, and that is what we are doing today. So, without further ado, I've made a huge, long story out of something that could have been very simple.
Let's make it longer.
Chris the girl, Tampa J, gonna see some manatees, let's go. But nope, that's not what we do here on this channel. We elongate everything as much as possible for no
Also,
real
can I
good
add
reason.
something?
Yes, please.
Your mom loves manatees.
She sure does.
And of course, we're going to see your parents today, and we're really hoping we all see one. And
really hope so. Yep, that's the goal. But regardless, even if we don't see them, it's just a day, you know, hanging out with my parents. We're gonna go to, I think, a couple of different places to try to find the manatees. And if anything, it's a beautiful, another beautiful day here in Florida. Nice sunny skies. The temp is probably in the 60s or 70s.
Yeah, it's
so
like 70 degrees.
It's time to be outside. So without further ado, we're 2 minutes plus into this intro.
You'll see it when we get there.
Let's wrap this up and let's go. Let's go. This video is not sponsored by Claritin, but it is thanks to Claritin because my allergies lately have been just insanely bad. Like, my throat is itchy, my nose is itchy, my eyes are itchy. It's just, evidently it is that time of year. So thank you, Target, and thank you, Claritin. Hoping this helps you out. No thanks to Florida at all. Alrighty, just met up with my folks. We are leaving the RV now, and we're going to head to, hopefully, the manatees. We got a plan.
We're trying to see these manatees, these sea creatures. I like to call them sea cows.
Sea cows, yep.
They're so gentle and innocent. They're awesome.
Yep. So, okay, fingers crossed. This video's coffee, by the way, is thanks to Lancelot. Thank you so much, Lancelot. Cheers. Hope you enjoy this one. Thanks so much for supporting the channel as much as you do. We have made it to Crystal River. So specifically, we're kind of right off of the side of the road over here. Birds, underwater dive, and manatee tours. There's a ice cream shop. There's a bunch of stuff around here. You can see the boats for the manatee tours over here. And we're gonna try a couple of different places today to try to find them their manatees. And we will see what we can find. All right, you got some ice cream.
I got some mint chocolate chip. You want to bite?
That's a really good choice.
That's
yes,
that's my
I will.
favorite.
I will
used
take
to be,
a
besides
bite.
Superman.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Also got some rock candy,
And some
hooray, and
Swedish
some Swedish fish. Understandably, a lot of boating activity going on out here on this marina where boats typically hang out, as you can see. And down below us here in the water, it's rather clear. I see maybe why they call it the Crystal River, because it's crystal clear. We can see right down to the bottom, all that seaweed down there. Looks like some good eatings for some manatees. Manatees, of course, beautiful creatures that need to be protected, actively protected at that, especially in such a big boating state as Florida. We have to be really, really careful with our manatees, always obeying the speed zones and all of that good stuff. Protect the manatees. No manatees over on this side, none that we can see at least. I will say it's definitely significantly warmer today than it was yesterday. It's still beautiful out, but it's probably like in the 70s, maybe upper 70s. There is a horrifying gigantic pelican though, hanging out over here on the boardwalk. Oh goodness. That's a big boy. Whoa, there goes the pelican. There he goes. Off towards the kayakers. A lot of kayakers out there today as well. Way out in the distance over there. You can rent kayaks here as well. You think, Daisy, you want to jump in? Go swim with the manatees? Probably not the best idea.
Piggies don't bother them.
Yeah. People scuba diving way out over there too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We are thinking that because all of the scuba divers over there are all in one spot, it's probably a manatee that they're looking at. More than likely. Or it could be like a school of fish or something like that. I'm not really sure how these tours work, but we're assuming they're following a manatee. Daisy found the shade. And I supplied it. Isn't it right, Daisy?
Nothing like the shade of a cypress tree, huh, Daisy?
Are you calling me a cypress tree, Tampa J? Because that's definitely me.
No, that's your shadow.
Yeah, that's me. That's my shadow.
About this beautiful tree up here. I would never call my fiance a cypress.
Okay, I'm just checking. Just checking. All right, we're heading out of this location. We're gonna try another spot. Manatees, where are you?
Kings Bay Park, here we come.
Here we come. Here we are at Kings Bay Park. You do have to pay to park in this little parking lot over here. They've got the all-important restrooms. There's a playground back over in there and a nice little boardwalk here. You can walk along the river. A little bit more murky over here, and we're not seeing any manatees. Also, the sign back there said no dogs, and even though Daisy is one of the best doggos out there, I guess she's probably not allowed. So we're gonna move on pretty quickly from here, but this is really nice, really tranquil. Walking down the boardwalk here really quick, then we're gonna head to the next spot. No definitive proof of those wily manatees.
Where are you?
Quite yet, but we're not done. We're gonna keep looking. They're out there somewhere.
Let's go to the next spot.
Biding their time. All right, let's go. So Crystal River, the spot that we are in right now, the town that we are in right now, its motto is called Home of the Manatees. Meaning that, you know, all of the little like parks and places where there's like bodies of water, should be some manatees around this time of the year. This is where they like to hang out. So that's why we're also hanging out in this area, looking around, trying to find them their manatees. So I really hope that we will see them. I think I'm the only person in our group that hasn't seen a manatee in the wild yet.
What?
Yeah, I think
I didn't know
I've
that.
never seen a manatee in the wild.
Oh my gosh,
so
we gotta find one.
I really hope we can find them, yeah. There's a nice little map here of the historic downtown Crystal River as well. Where are we? Oh, we're here. We're all the way down here at the Hunter Springs Park. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff to do around here. Lots of really adorable little shops and eateries, etc. This is pretty interesting. I've never seen this before. It's a Life Vest loaner station. You can borrow a life jacket, check the label, choose the right size, fasten all the buckles, make sure it fits correctly, wear it here, leave it here. Kids apparently don't float, so you can grab them if you need them. That is pretty darn cool. A Life Vest library. That's a great idea. Right, a lot of activity out here. This is a very popular spot to do all of the water things. Scuba, kayaking, water paddling, water paddle, water board, water, the thing where you stand up.
Paddleboard.
That's the one. Boat tours.
Can't think of it either.
Do you think Bella would do well on a paddleboard?
No.
No?
Nope.
That dog seems to be very used to it.
No offense to Bella, but that dog is
Balanced?
well-balanced dog. There you go.
Yeah.
There's another one right behind it
Oh my
on the
gosh.
kayak.
There he goes. Florida dogs. With all the sunbathers and swimmers, I feel a little bit overdressed in my big old boots. I thought it was gonna be a little bit colder than it is today, but here we are anyway. Out on the edge of the water. I was kind of curious to see if this out here was like a full-on net or if they were just buoys, and it looks like they are just buoys. So technically the manatees, you know, if it was deep enough, they could go out in here as well. But I just judging on the water right here, I highly doubt it's deep enough. Got a bunch of kayakers coming down the river, more boat tours. It is very pleasant. Also have what looks like some lobster traps or some sort of seafood-like item traps over here too. Of course, another thing that Florida is quite famous for, our seafood, our shellfish, all of that horrifying stuff. Alright, we're gonna see if it's cold. Hold down everything. Oh, it's nice. That feels good. Got a tour out here that's been kind of boating around the same spot for a number of minutes now. I've noticed I'm gonna guess that maybe there's a manatee near them. They're looking at something.
They are.
They've been in that spot for a while.
Yeah, the gentleman in the red shirt is like pointing down to the water.
Yeah, and then those people now are pointing. These guys. Oh, I see the nose. Yeah, I saw it. There is one.
I put it in the center of the screen where we saw it. Come this way.
Come this way. I knew we should have bought that lettuce, Jay.
Yeah, I was gonna pick up a head of
Dang
cabbage
it.
and lettuce because we
Yeah.
know that's what the manatees like to munch on.
Yeah. Now they're pointing over to the right.
Okay. They might be coming this way. I think they're over here.
Everyone's going through that area very
Once they get
slowly
about
and
right
carefully.
here, we should see them.
Yeah. Hope they're coming this way. Oh, there's some noses right over
Right
there.
there. Oh, there's
right
one.
there. Yep. There's the nose.
And they're all
Okay, we
looking the other
spotted
way.
one.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yep. They're all over that area apparently. You can kind of see like gray
Right in there.
right over, like you can see the backs right in there.
Come closer.
Ooh, there's the nose.
See it?
Ooh,
Yeah,
dude,
there
the
we go.
face, so cute.
Okay, now they're right over there, center screen. Right in this area.
Ooh, back, big
There
back.
you go, right there.
Yep.
boat's getting closer. Just follow the boat.
Yeah.
It'll lead you to it. There it is. I see it.
Yep. They're right up near the top of the river. Well, even if we don't see manatees way up close today, this is still the first time that I have seen manatees in the wild.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen them.
Have you never been to Blue Springs?
I don't think so.
Wow.
I don't think so. I feel like I would remember that.
But Blue Springs.
Yeah, cute.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They have a boardwalk so you can walk in.
Ooh, that was a fin. That was a big fin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One activity right there to the left of the boat.
That boat is like on its side. Like everyone's to the right, and it's like
looking.
tipped over, like almost. That is pretty scary. Here comes another scuba diving boat over here. See, this is pretty interesting to me because this is something I will probably never do.
Yep. Well, there you go.
I'm not a good swimmer. I just don't think this is going to be something I could do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Tampa J maybe someday. Oh, there's a head.
Right
There's
there.
a little nose.
What they do, they kind of piggyback off each other. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, there's a boat there.
Yep, see, you can see it's Boat City over here. Everyone's getting their snorkeling gear on, heading into the water. Gonna swim up to those manatees. Probably right up over there.
Right between the paddle borders there.
Yep.
One just popped up.
Popped its snoot up. And I'm assuming
Come
there's
this way.
manatees over there
So many people want to see you.
underneath that boat.
They're watching.
That's where all the scuba people are heading towards. They're all looking out this way.
Okay, they're pointing over there to the right. Several people are pointing to the right of the boat. Now they're backing up. I believe they spotted one. They've probably seen the same one we've been seeing. Come a little closer.
That would be quite the job all day long looking for manatees.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't see one, you still get paid.
Yep.
That's right.
I think the manatees ended up swimming the other way and not towards us, unfortunately. But we saw the noses. Saw quite a few noses and backs and one tail. So that was pretty darn cool. Folks, there's my fiance. That's my future husband right there. Oh boy. I'm a lucky woman, that's for sure. Oh boy. You're both just saying how beautiful this house is over here. Just the back area here, it's really nice, really peaceful. It'd be plenty of spots for the plants. Bella can run around and bark at the manatees. It is just, that is the dream right there.
It's the dream home.
Of living in Florida. I'm gonna manifest this right now. A home, maybe something like this, I don't know. They say, the folklore is, if you say much ahead 3 times, then your dreams will come true. All right, give it a shot.
Much ahead, much ahead, much ahead.
Much ahead, much ahead, much ahead.
Mecca lecca heim.
Mecca hidey lighty ho.
Mecca hidey ho.
All right, we're heading out of Hunter Spring Park now. We're gonna go get some food. We are all very, very hungry, and it is time. But I wanted to show off my brand new water bottle here. Just as a reminder, Vloguary is still very much happening, folks. The next Vloguary video is gonna come out very, very soon. And trust me, I'm gonna be talking ad nauseum about this water bottle. All right, we found the manatees. There they are, hanging out on the side of the road. They're adorable. They're not going very fast though. They're kind of just hanging out. All right, bye-bye, manatees.
It's about as fast as they move.
Yeah, I guess so. sea cows. They're majestic, aren't they? We have decided to check out Coney Island Drive-In. This is actually a new establishment over here in Crystal River. The original, the OG Coney Island hot dog is over in Brooksville. I went there once before personally. We went there with Mark Muncy and Carrie Schultz and also Chris from Aimless Adventures right before we went into the May Stringer house, if you all remember that one. So like I said, this is a new establishment here in Crystal River. So we're gonna go in and get some food. And evidently they have a fish box Friday, $6, as this handsome little fishy here is advertising. Got a really cute little fire truck out here as well. Coney Island world famous footlongs. You want to tell the Elvis Presley story regarding this place?
Okay, so there's a lot going on here, being Crystal River where Elvis stayed during the time of the filming of his 9th movie musical, Follow That Dream. He stayed on Crystal River in a hotel. Now, while filming that movie, he was known to head out to Brooksville to the original Coney Island hot dog. Elvis's favorite place to grab a hot dog in Florida was Coney Island. They have now opened this brand new location here. We've been there once before.
We did, yep, I told them all about it.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, here we go. If Elvis were here today, he would have only had to come a couple minutes.
Yeah, that would have been
to grab his favorite hot dog.
That would have been nice. I'm sure the crew and the cast would have appreciated that as well.
And today is Elvis's birthday.
It is his birthday. So happy birthday to Elvis.
And also it was my dad's birthday.
It was. So happy birthday to your dad. You ready for some hot dogs, Daisy? You're not a hot dog yourself today. It is quite nice out. Yes, it is. Ah, we found more manatees over here. They were hanging out by the Coney Island hot dog place, waiting for a handout. Who knew that manatees actually really enjoy hot dogs? They even have a turtle over there hanging out over here and a bunch of ducks as well. This is adorable. We have our food. That's a Chicago style dog, you said?
We have no ketchup.
Pickles on the top, horrifying pickles. That's a choice, that's fine. And Mexican fries.
Those look good.
And a chili dog?
Coney dog.
Coney dog, my apologies. And then a hot dog with bacon and cheese, you said?
Yep.
And delicious onion rings that are very, very good. And I have my French fries and also my fried corn. Pretty sure that's exactly what I got last time.
One more thing.
And it was delicious. Oh yeah.
Hungry dog.
And a hungry Daisy here who's ready for some food. So as you can see, we have since left the Coney Island hot dog place and we are now at the Chassahowitzka River Campground area. This is very close to the Homosassa Springs area. In fact, we drove right past it on our way here. The sun is rapidly setting and this is going to be our last opportunity, I guess, our last chance here at trying to see some manatees today. Check it out, they have another library over here. Free leashes, you can take a leash. Maybe, I think this should be like a take a leash, leave a leash sort of thing, but this is really nice. You can, first of all, bring your pets in here, which hasn't been the case for some of the areas that we have been to today. Poor Daisy. But if you need a leash, you can grab a leash here. Very nice. Tons of boat rentals out here as well, of course. Lots of kayaks and little boats out here as well. These look fun. Here we go. We have some manatee action. That blob right in there is a manatee. All right. Good job, everybody. Ooh, and there's one right over here as well, right there. That gray thing, that's a manatee as well. Oh, Bird City. The birds have been acting weird lately. They have been acting really weird. Especially during this time. Like, okay, I see it now. Yeah, it's like right in here. Let's zoom in.
You can see the tail of the middle. Kill the manatee. Good screen.
There we go.
Come closer.
Right here. That blob there is a manatee.
There's 3 of them. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Right over here, you can see, yeah, those 2 blobs, those gray blobs right over there. Those are manatees.
There's another one. There's a smaller one. Looks like a calf.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
There he
there's its
is.
nose. There we go. Hi, Daisy. Hello, Daisy. Hello.
This is a huge cypress tree. Probably 2 or 3 years old.
This one right here. Huge. Right there. Right there.
Oh, right there, yeah.
Yep.
A little closer.
Okay. There it is. They just stuck its snoot out.
Snooty.
Here he is. Yeah, that's a small one.
It's a calf.
Because even lower than we are.
Okay.
There you go. Manatee alert. Center screen. Make out its snoot. Closing in on each other, actually.
Oh yeah, there's a couple over there too. Right over there.
Hey, come over here.
Coming up to the light.
This one's a little closer here.
Yeah, there it is. Popped out.
There
Popped
we
its
go.
snoot out. Whoop, back under.
Wild Florida with Chris and Jay.
Yep.
Welcome back. And
Bird
here come the
City.
birds again.
They all flew out of the
They spotted
trees.
us. They're gonna land in the tree.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Yeah, they are. Right up in there. Oh boy. All right, well, this was a success. This was definitely a successful day. Honestly,
Yep.
we saw more manatees than I thought we would. Which is to say, I didn't honestly think we were going to see any.
Yeah. I
But
came with
we saw
low
some.
expectations.
Yep,
You never know. The manatees might be out in the bay or something. I don't know.
yep. You
Away
never
from the
know.
alcoves. But we found some.
We found some. Yep,
Right here
that
on
was
the,
pretty cool.
The Chaz River.
Over on this section here is where the actual spring is. You can see the water kind of popping up in there. Maybe you can see right in here it's like a little bit more blue. Saw some fish swimming around in there. It's extra clear. That's pretty awesome. All right, that's gonna do it for our manatee hunting for today. We were successful. Obviously would have loved to have gotten more of a, I guess, better view
close up.
of the manatees.
Hey.
But considering what we saw, I think the only way we could have is if magically they were right like next to the walkways where we were, which, I mean, what are the chances of that happening? Or obviously being on one of those boat tours or kayak tours or whatever, where you're like right,
That will increase your
right
chances,
above
yes.
them. Yep, so the fact that we saw what we saw today was pretty darn amazing. My first time ever seeing manatees in the real, in the wild. Pretty awesome, and overall just a beautiful day here in Florida.
Yeah, made some good memories with your folks.
Yep,
Thanks, Bob and Kathy. They're right there.
they're right there. So, yep, we're gonna wrap this up here and then continue hanging out with my folks and then head on home.
Yeah.
Start another week. So, thank you all so much for watching.
Give the
Really
video a
appreciate
thumbs
it
up.
as always. I appreciate that. And if you want to subscribe, I literally never ever say that.
Subscribe below.
And I realize sometimes
Right
I
down there.
probably should. If you want to see
the
more
notification
content,
bell.
you might want to subscribe.
Right down there.
And speaking of that, make sure you check out Tampa Jay's video as well, because he had his camera here too as he's wiping away
Sorry.
all the bugs.
The
It's
no-see-ums.
very buggy here. But
Florida.
yep, that's Florida for you. So okay, thanks all for watching. We'll see you later. Bye bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye bye.